Okay, hello everybody. Here I am in Oxford in the studio of Ollie Whitworth, and next to me is Will McNicol, who's no stranger to the blog.
Yes.
Will and I and Ollie have been working together for the last few days on a new project. Please tell me a bit about this, Will.
Yeah, sure thing, Gerald. So it's an EP, 5 tracks, inspired by my time in China. Some of them were written whilst I was actually over on tour in China, and some have kind of been developed a little bit more back in this country. All pretty much describing particular events or places or people or inspirations from my time there, of which there are quite a few, but I've boiled it down to these 5 tunes.
Well, we're going to call the album a special name, aren't we? What is that?
Yeah, so it's going to be the title track is Rain on Qingming Bridge, and that's the piece that kind of it comes from a town called Wuxi in China, and I was
Wuxi.
WUXI, and it's a particularly it's a particularly got a particularly beautiful old town called Qingming Bridge, and the bridge itself, and I had a lovely moment there when I was over there touring, where it was raining, but the guys wanted to do a little bit of video work, and they said they wanted me to walk over this bridge, Qingming Bridge, to get a shot. But they didn't like how it looked with me with an umbrella. So I had my guitar on my back, and they asked me to walk across this bridge. I was getting a bit wet, and whilst I was kind of got to the top of the bridge, a stranger came up to me and gave me his umbrella, and then ran off. And it all got captured on film, and it was just this magic moment.
Absolutely fantastic. And I think the piece which you've written is very beautiful. It's for steel string guitar, which we have here.
It is.
We've been recording both on steel string acoustic and also nylon strung guitar, generously supplied by Martinez, our
amazing,
sponsor, who
indeed,
also actually responsible for this CD. And you're going to go to China and do a tour soon, aren't you?
That's right.
Will?
Yeah. So where are we now? We're in July, and I'm going to be going over again in August. About 2.5 weeks. I'm really looking forward to it. It'll be my 3rd tour. Every time I just find it an incredibly inspiring place to spend time.
Well, how did this all come about, actually? It's quite interesting to know that you're going to China.
I know, it's an interesting story, really, because it's not something that I kind of ever really imagined would be a possibility.
Right.
But here we are. And it came about really through the fact that I noticed I started getting some orders to my website from people in China, which I thought was odd, because I hadn't done anything over there, and I know that there's certain sites that people would usually discover my music on, such as YouTube or Spotify, etc., aren't available in China. So I spoke to you, and they discovered that actually there's quite a lot of my music up on the Chinese equivalent websites like Youku, NetEase, and they were getting an awful lot of attention, actually, much more than some of my stuff gets over here, which I found kind of funny. But then some quite intense Google Translate sessions would happen, desperately making sure that they were saying nice things.
So millions of viewers.
We had quite a decent number anyway, and then Martinez very kindly offered to organise a tour.
Yeah,
I went over there. It went really, really well. I was really happy with it, and it was very. It was like a whirlwind, really. It's an incredible place. It's like landing on a different planet. I was just, started off fish out of water, and then by the end of it, I just felt completely at home. It was incredible.
And so here we are. This project is actually something I've really wanted to do, which is to listen to some of Will's beautiful music and Ollie's gorgeous sound in the studio here. I think we've actually worked very hard, and we've just finished the edit and hoping that it's going to be made into a CD very soon.
Yes, quite a quick turnaround, but I think it's all pretty much there. And yeah, Ollie has done a wonderful job on the tone.
Yeah. Incredible
sound. And also a bit of a dream of mine to work with a certain Gerald Garcia as producer. I mean, it's fantastic. It's written in the suggestions that Gerald has made. Really,
flip up.
Yeah, it's like enriched the compositions and the playing so much. And it's
we rewrote a couple of pieces. Yeah.
Gerald was throwing me suggestions, and they were all just wonderful, and they really lifted things.
Yeah, and he's pretty good to work with as well, actually.
Oh, that's good to know.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So. Just a quick impression of the last couple of days. I mean, it's really been very fast, hasn't it?
It's been quite quick.
What we've been working on.
But it's been able to be because of the way that we work together. Because it just seems to be quite a good team.
Yes.
everyone's bringing something to the table. Ollie's been so fast.
He's a wizard
at the edits and
Yeah.
the EQing and everything else, and getting a sound that's been really some of the best I've heard,
Yes.
which is great. And it's just nice to work, because this is actually quite a unique experience for me, working in a studio in a very creative way. So having
Yeah.
time to bounce ideas around one another and try things and experiment, and that's what it's all about. That's what part of the really enjoyable thing about a project like this, is having that ability to bounce ideas around and just be a bit experimental, rather than coming to the process with like a solid
Fully formed.
Yeah, exactly. It's nice
Yeah.
to be a bit malleable, and
Yeah.
I think some of the magic moments in this EP
Yeah.
have been created
There are many.
in this studio.
Yes,
over
and
the
I
last
can't
couple
get
of
these
days.
tunes out of my head now, folks.
Yes,
So-
driving Gerald absolutely insane. Yeah.
So, did you enjoy the food? This is the other question.
Oh, the food has been
Yeah,
absolutely
because I've been
on
making
point.
sandwiches. This is what the producer does, by the way.
Gerald going above and beyond the Call of Duty
Yeah,
to.
and we had Chinese chicken today.
Oh man, it was good.
Very nice.
Very good.
So we're probably going to go and have a cup of tea now. So
Yeah, that's a good idea.
let's say goodbye.
Yeah,
Bye
ta-ra.
bye. Bye bye, and thank you, Ollie.
Yeah, thanks, Ollie.
Okay,
Perfect.
see-
Oh, well, that'll do, won't it? That's nice.